welcome everyone. It is John, the Net Guy, and today I've got my friend Danny from Nerd on a Budget, and the GoTrax company has sent us out these really cool electric scooters to try out, and I thought what better as Seattle-based YouTubers than to take you around our hometown. Even better, GoTrax said I can give away one of these to you guys with these details.
All right, so if you're interested in winning one of these, just go out to your hometown, to whatever landmark or place you like to visit, and take a selfie of you there holding out a peace sign. Then post a photo to Twitter with the hashtag GoTraxSelfie, and you could be entered in a chance to win one of these.
And full details will be obviously in a Twitter post. Check it out there. And we're gonna go take you around and do some example selfies in Seattle landmarks.
All right, let's do it.
So first up, let me tell you about the scooters that we have today. There is the GXL V2, which has a 12.5 mile range. We've got the XR Ultra, which is the same as the GXL V2 with a 17 mile range. And the Big Daddy, which I'm riding on here, is the G4, 20 mile an hour top speed, 25 mile range. And Danny's getting used to hear the dynamics of driving a scooter on uneven terrain. We took a few minutes to get ready and get familiarized with the scooters, their controls. They have a nice cruise control feature, which is awesome. Very stable. The G4 happens to have larger wheels, a 350 watt motor, which... Level 2, baby!
Oh no!
As you can see there, leads to a higher top speed and an easy race to win. First stop is the Fremont Troll. You may have seen this. This lives under the Aurora Bridge. Don't forget to hashtag GoTraxSelfie and send your landmarks for a chance to win. Now on to the next one. After that is a very popular landmark in Queen Anne Hill. Can't let Danny have all the fun. Selfie number 2. These are great city commuter bikes, and they're not toys. That's one thing I have to point out. These are not generally for kids. They recommend 16 and up, but my 12-year-old was able to handle them pretty easy. Next landmark is Climate Pledge Arena, Seattle Center, and the International Fountain. Here is where the Seattle Supersonics used to play. And Seattle's becoming more of an e-scooter town. Here's some of the other guys' beat-up scooters, but you can bring your own. Danny could not resist smooth pavement as a chance to go ahead and test out the top speed and the maneuverability of his XR Ultra here. The XR Ultra definitely is a lighter weight version. Luckily, Danny weighs a lot less than I do, but you can see him putting it through his paces here. And it's got a decent 15.5 mile per hour top speed and 8.5 inch pneumatic filled tires. Braking on all of these is controlled by an electronic assisted braking system, which will actually help you slow down with motor braking as well as disc brakes on all models. GoTrax units are built by Tau Motors, a company with a long history of making electric powered vehicles with over 1 million units produced. GoTrax is their US-based company in Texas and has made hoverboards, e-bikes, and electric scooters, which are a great in-between. Here, Danny's going to be trying a slight uphill and an unexpected bump towards the end. On our way through the International Fountain, we got to test the downhill braking capability as well as a slight uphill incline. The units had no problem handling these small inclines and were great all-around electric scooters. Luckily, we missed getting clobbered by the water from the International Fountain, but I got a picture. Going through downtown Seattle, we were really glad we didn't have to park a car. That can take forever, and we ran over to Pike Place Market. So we made it to Pike's Place. We survived. How was it?
It was really fun. This is my first time on an electric scooter, so it was pretty intuitive to use, I would say.
So good for beginners. Now,
I've kept a little bit more COVID weight on than you have. So I technically like the G4. It's got a lot more power, 350 watt motor. Yours is
250 watts on this one, and it surprisingly handled hills and like riding through grass pretty well. Things that you'd think would slow it down. I'm not the heaviest person. I come in around 135 pounds-ish, so yeah.
perfect. Yeah, so if you were a little bit lighter person, I could see getting the XR, which is what you've got. I've got the G4, and this thing, 20 miles an hour top speed, it's pretty fast. That was fun getting around on it.
Yeah, I would say that if you're like under probably 170, 150 maybe ideally, the small ones will be plenty of power for you, so.
Awesome. Well, hopefully you liked those pictures of Seattle that we took. Thanks again to GoTrax for providing these two for us to review. And thanks, Danny, man, for coming out with me.
Thanks for inviting me out to do this. This was very fun.
Quick reminder on the giveaway.
Yeah, so again, if you want a chance to win one of these, go out to your hometown to whichever landmark, park, or wherever you like to go. Take a selfie of yourself holding a peace sign so that we know that you did this now and not like use an old photo of yourself. But yeah, take a picture of the peace sign and upload it to Twitter with the hashtag GoTraxSelfie, and you'll be entered for a chance to win one of these.
So official contest rules at the link below, right?
Yep.
And we're gonna go hit a coffee at the first Starbucks that was ever around.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Going through the thick streets with lots of people here reminded me of how nice it is not to be on a hoverboard right now, which would be perilous, or an e-bike, which wouldn't collapse down and would be very difficult to take on any public transportation. As you can see, pretty easy to be nice and thin and sneak through the people here in this crowded area, and then when we get to the open areas, we can open it back up. And for our final selfie, we took a picture in front of the very first Starbucks store ever opened. Overall, it was a great trip around Seattle, and the GoTrax scooters performed flawlessly. Loading them up was super simple. As Danny had demonstrated here, you could just fold them right down and put them in the back of the car. G4 is a little bit larger. The tiller actually collapses here and hooks on the back. It was very easy to fit all three scooters on one side of the third row of my SUV, as well as all my production gear. So there you have it. GoTrax makes some incredible, high-tech, and well-built electric scooters which are ready to tackle your city, campus, or commute. A special thanks to Danny for helping me out with this video, and if you're in the market for a transportation alternative, you should check them out.